Good morning. Hope you are well. Hope you're all good. We've just finished our live magic show workout where we do working out, but we also kind of guess any cards, and I do my magic tricks, jumping jacks and all sorts. So, I can tell you that what each card is, for example. I can, that's obviously a spade, right? You can just see it's a spade, and you can also see that it's probably a 6 of spades, just like that. And, you can obviously see that one is obviously a heart, and that one is a 10 of hearts, etc. And you can shuffle them around. You can do whatever you want with them. They're all normal cards. And you can shuffle them around, and you can just say that, that one is a hearts also. And a 7, so 7 of hearts. But anyway, enough of that magic and enough of that stuff. What is also magic is how you talk to yourself sometimes, because how you talk to yourself compared to how you talk to others. And I always say something, hey Dawn, is treat yourself how you would treat others. Because I know it sounds really simple, but if you treat yourself how you treat others, rather than talking about the other way, because you'll actually find that you're kind to yourself, more level-headed. For example, the other day I had a chat with one of the ladies. She was feeling a bit demotivated when she exercised, because she's up thinking, I can't do what I used to do. And used to do is a very funny phrase, because that could be, think about it, you see on Instagram, you've got like some 20-something person, some woman doing some exercises, and you might look at it 3 kids later, 30 years later, and think, bloody hell, I used to do that. And it can be quite disheartening, I get that, but actually you're comparing yourself to something that's so unrealistic, and actually she'll probably realise one day that she's in the same boat. But my point is here, comparison is the thief of joy, right? We've heard it all before, but actually when you consider, okay, what would you say to a friend who felt like, you know what, when I exercise I just feel a bit demotivated because I can't do what I used to do. And I asked this question to her, and she came up with a really nice little sentence which I thought I'd share with you today, which was, don't be too hard on yourself. Count the small wins, those tiny wins, they'll add up to big wins. Think about the bigger picture. You go, go. And I thought, you know what, that's just simple, sums it up. Read that back to yourself. I know it sounds a bit woo-woo. Read that back to yourself, write down what you would say, and take your own advice. Sometimes your own advice is the best advice. The advice you give to others is often the thing you need to hear yourself. When you hear, we've all spoken to someone who we care about and gone, you really need to slow down. You need to look after yourself. Meanwhile, you're up till midnight doing everything, Yeah, but you need to slow down. But me, no, I'm fine. We often do stuff like that. And I've been there as well. It's like me. But it's important to feel your feelings sometimes and actually go, you know what, am I just tired? How am I feeling when I binge eat? How am I feeling when I snap at someone? How am I feeling when I read those emails and I go, oh, how am I feeling when I respond a certain way? Why is it that sometimes I feel good? What's my sleep like? Has there been tension early on in the day? Ask these questions. You'll start to learn a bit more about how you respond to things and where maybe the advice you need to take from yourself, because you have the answers, I can guarantee that. Doing them is another thing altogether. I get that. And that's where accountability comes in. That's why I actually have a coach myself, because I'm all good at doing it for other people. But actually, the truth is, I love structure, I love a plan, and I love to be surrounded by like-minded people. That's why I have a coach myself. That's why I love having those check-ins, and it's something that's actually enabled me to level up as a coach myself and actually create a network of people. For example, we've got a psychologist coming into the talk. He will be on my podcast next week as well, which will be live on here next Tuesday, midday. A podcast with a psychologist who looks at rewards, why we do certain things, behaviours that perhaps don't actually serve us, but we do them seeking a reward from. But he's also going to be doing live Q&A for the ladies of our programme as well, to really delve into deeper issues, whether that's with food related, exercise related, could be even anything related, addictive behaviours, etc. So, or why we simply don't do the things that we know we need to do. Really interesting subject. And I think accountability and support does go a long way with that. Having a plan goes a long way with that, but also getting the whys, leverage. I know I've tangented on with here, but really understanding what those behaviours mean. When you do them, what are you saying yes to? When you don't do them, what are you saying yes to? There's always a consequence to action or inaction, right? If I go to bed by 10 o'clock, I'm generally better the next day. I have more energy. What am I saying yes to? More patience with the kids, more energy, better serving of people that trust me to help them, better around family, less ratty, get more done, more productive, so I have more time with kids. They're the things I'm saying yes to. Sometimes, I'll be honest, I still go over that 10 p.m. or whatever time suits me to go to bed that day, and I am a bit tired that day. But those things, if I have them written down, they do just trigger a little point. I'm saying, yes, I need to do that because I'll regret it tomorrow. I'm taking away my happiness from tomorrow. So, hope that helps. Any questions, let me know. Treat yourself how you treat your best friend. Take care. Hey, Joe, and speak soon.